Lee's Boxing Truth. So Inoue has been on like every YouTube channel, and they're starting to ask for big names already, which I'm not denying the skills of Inoue, but we do want him to go through the process of moving up to another weight class. I believe he already has a fight in place so he can get undisputed. Right there is going to put him automatically, in my opinion, first ballot Hall of Fame, automatically. Undisputed in 2 different weight divisions, not heard of, not yet. Well, probably not even now, because if Errol Spence wins this fight, he'll be undisputed at 147, and he plans to move to 154, blocking Terrence Crawford from getting the 2-division undisputed world champion. He won't be able to get it. He'll be just out of it. He'll have to try a different way, maybe go up to 154. But anyways, back to Inoue. I was comparing Inoue to Pacquiao earlier, and Pacquiao hit 8 divisions. 8 different divisions and won titles, if I'm not mistaken. 8 divisions. So right now, Inoue is at 4 divisions. I believe at 126, he can go up and grab belts there too. I definitely believe that. And at 130. I'm not saying that these guys are just pushovers and walkovers, but I believe that Inoue can grab belts. We got to see how his power goes as he gets bigger, as he grows. That's why it's good to let him kind of grow into the weight a little bit. And they're already saying that they're planning a fight for the last 2 belts in November, which I'm pretty sure is going to bring forth a lot more people interested in Inoue. He may become the new Pacquiao of this generation. And not to mention, Pacquiao, said on Twitter, said some things, just gave him congratulations out of respect. And so I like to see that. I like to see older fighters give respect to younger fighters, and it's about encouraging these other young fighters. It's always not about saying, well, in my days we did it this way, we did it. Yeah, that's in your days. Things have changed. And there's nothing that you can do about it as far as the situations of how they have things. Say, hey, well, yeah, in my days this is the way they did it, but I understand he can only do what the rules are now. So they got to be, I'm just glad to see fighters, older fighters, respecting the younger fighters. That's what it's about. You don't always have to put a generation down. It's good to uplift another generation. I never understood that. I never understood why somebody would always talk negative about a certain generation, and you got kids. It's like, okay, so do you want your kids to succeed or don't? Yeah, you can disagree that we lived in a better era and we didn't do this and we didn't do that, but I'm proud of you, son, daughter, that you're accomplishing the things that you're doing right now, because you're going through a lot with what your generation is suffering through. So, I don't know, sometimes I look at things in a different way when it comes to these boxers and stuff. I don't always go back, well, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. Yeah, they have different technology now. Things grow, things get better, Sometimes things get worse. With that being said, I definitely believe Inoue will hit 6 divisions, get titles in 6 divisions. Will he be undisputed in all of them? I don't think so, and I think they're trying to rush, him to get go ahead and get the 122 belt, and then in the following year, next year, going for the 126 belt. And then within a year or 2, they plan to make that fight happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I already know Tank is up for it because he's looking how people are looking at the Inoue, and this is good. This is good. This could be Gervonta if he stays disciplined. That's one thing. Can Tank stay at 135 for another year or 2? Put that in the comment section. If you believe Tank can stay at 135 if he's disciplined for the next 2 years, because he's not a tall guy. So I'm believing 135 is a good weight for Tank. until Inoue gets and goes up, like he'd have to go up to 126. Well, get 122, 126 for a year, and then go to 130, and then be, probably have one tune up at 135, and then there goes Tank. That means Tank would have to fight a couple times a year, keep himself busy at 135 and clean out 135. Would the Shakur fight happen? More than likely before the Inoue, unless Inoue pushes himself to skip a division, which, oh man, I just don't know. But do I think Inoue could beat Pacquiao? I mean, not beat, but match the 8 divisions? That would be very hard, because that means I would believe he'd have to get up to 140 and get titles. To me, that's a hard task. But do I believe he can get 6? Yes. Without a shadow of a doubt, I believe he can get 6. And I believe he will, if he stays focused, be undisputed in 2 different weight divisions. So he'll be on your top 5 if he continues to go at this rate for the next 4 to 5 years or 10 years, depending on, I'll say 4 to 5 years. 10 years is that's getting a little crazy. 4 to 5 years. But with that being said, Lee's Boxing Truth. Like, comment, subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, tell a friend to subscribe, and you subscribe. And hit the notification bell for more videos. Lee's Boxing Truth.